The Guinea-Bissau has experienced a military coup on November 26, 2025, which is yesterday, with army officials announcing they have taken control of the country, suspended the electoral process and closed borders. The coup occurred 3 days after presidential and legislative elections, with incumbent President Umaru Sissoco Embalo and opposition candidate Fernando Dias Costa claiming victory. How it happened: heavy gunfire was heard near the presidential palace, Electoral Commission headquarters and Interior Ministry in Bissau, the capital. Military takeover. The soldiers blocked roads and military personnel announced the coup on state television. And also, the president was detained. Embalo was arrested and reportedly held at the General Staff headquarters. There were various international responses. The African Union, ECOWAS and Portugal expressed concern and called for restraint.
Tell you that the streets are deserted in Guinea-Bissau, especially in the capital, where we understand that hundreds of soldiers have been deployed in every corner of the streets, and they're also doing stop and search for vehicles that are trying to get out of the capital. We understand that former presidents of West Africa and some hundreds of foreign delegates who went there for election observation mission are now trapped because of the border closure due to the coup that was announced yesterday. We also know that the deposed president is reportedly being held at the military headquarters, and some top officials in his government have been arrested alongside some opposition figures as well. One of them is the former president Pereira, who is a staunch supporter of the main contender in the election that has now been pushed aside. Originally, results were expected today, but now that the military has taken over, we know that might not happen.
And the military has said that it acted in response to a plan to, quote, manipulate election results. Tell us a little bit more about that claim.
Well, that's the reason the military gave, that they got information that some unscrupulous elements, so to speak, some national figures known to be drug barons are colliding with foreign drug barons as well, with some national politicians to destabilize the nation, subvert the electoral process and, perhaps let that affect public order. And that's why they've taken over power in order to stabilize the polity. However, the two contenders are accusing each other of orchestrating this coup. On the side of the deposed president Embalo, his spokesperson accused the main contender, Fernando Dias, that the gunmen that attacked the Election Commission office did that because they are affiliated to him, and it was because they knew the president would get re-elected. But Fernando says that this is a simulated coup orchestrated by the president in order for him to rob him, Embalo, of his electoral victory.
Thank you so much. Azizat Olaluwa joining us from Lagos in Nigeria with the latest on the situation in Guinea-Bissau. Thank you so much.